Hello, everyone. Right now, I'm on the phone with Hofstra's brand new men's basketball head coach, Joe Mihalich. So, hello, Coach. How's your day going today?
Everything's great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, of course. Thank you. And that's what I'd like, first off, again, I'd like to say thank you for doing the interview today.
My pleasure.
All right, so first question. So, what type of offense and defense do you create? What are your main focus points on each offense and defense?
Well, we like to play a fast, up-tempo style. Now, of course, you need the right players to do that. But I always say it's about pressure basketball. And pressure doesn't always mean full-court man-to-man pressing defenses or trapping 1-2-2 three-quarter court presses. It can mean attacking with the ball, too. It can mean putting pressure on the defense by attacking with the basketball. So we like to play that way. We like to play fast.
Okay. And so, now after a crazy year like last year, and you coming in as Hofstra's new coach, how will you go about this situation?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're certainly not going to talk about our problems. I mean, Lou Holtz once said, don't bother telling anybody about your problems because half the people don't care and the other half are glad you have them. So we're not going to worry about our problems. We're going to just, be positive and look forward, and we're going to try to do this the right way. If it means building the program brick by brick, that's what we'll do. But we're going to try to get, high-character people and talented athletes and kids that are committed to doing things the right way, playing good basketball and getting their degree.
Okay, and so, speaking of which, of course, don't want to talk about problems, but it doesn't really look good for Hofstra. So how do you get the fans back, and how do you get, the whole community back into coming to these games and,
Well, trust is something you have to earn. You can't just go out and say, please trust us, please trust me. It's something you have to earn, and hopefully that all we're going to ask is for a chance. We're not going to ask for your trust. We're going to earn our trust, but we're just going to ask for a chance. Please come and see a game. Please get to know our team. Of course, we have to do our best as a team and as people to get out there and sell the program and sell ourselves, and part of that is just doing things the right way.
Yeah. Okay, so for what are your main goals for this season? Because it's hard to build back up. So what are your main goals just for this season alone?
Well, our goals are to be as good as we can be. Our goals are to compete in every basketball game. Our goals are to be one of the hardest working teams in the country. Our goals are to improve every day. It's pretty much the predictable, obvious. Yeah. It might sound like coach speak, but those are our goals.
Okay, now how about for the next upcoming years? How do you see us, like Hofstra? How do you see them for next? What are your goals?
Pretty much the same what I just said.
Yeah.
I don't understand the difference in the questions.
Okay. So and there really isn't too much of a difference. Now, former Hofstra player and NBA champion Speedy Claxton will be on Hofstra, but not as a player this time, but as special assistant to the coach. Now, what will we be seeing him do this year?
Well, it's great to have Speedy Claxton, with the program. He's an icon for Hofstra basketball. He's got a great basketball mind, but he's also a good role model. He's somebody that our players can hopefully learn from and pick his brain and talk to him and so forth. And what worked for him is I think he wants to become a coach, and he can learn what the coaching profession is all about.
Yeah. So, and what are his limits because he's really special assistant to the coach. So what can he do? What can he do? Well,
he can't recruit, and he cannot be on the floor coaching.
Okay. And now, how hard is it to bring 7 new players together with a brand new coach and try to get them to really play as a team and, compete?
Well, it's a challenge, but it's not something you can't do. If you have good players and they're good basketball players and good people, they're going to make the sacrifices and the commitments to work together and come together. And in a way, we're all new. it's a new coach and new players. It's not like, new. It's not like half the guys are here and half aren't. Sometimes it's tougher when half the guys are new and half the guys aren't. I mean, everybody's new, so it works. It actually works out.
Okay, so, and as we know, there's a big conference realignment going on, and where teams are switching conferences for whatever reason. And I know you can't really get too much into this, but is there anything that you can tell us, or is anything that you can talk about?
Well, just in general, I mean, we all know about the conferences changing. That, well, I heard an athletic director say they don't change every day; they change every 5 minutes. But it's going to settle down a little bit. There might be some more changes, but we're just confident that Hofstra is such a great place and a great athletic program and we have great leadership. Our President Wabinowitz, and our athletic director, Jeff Hathaway. I mean, those guys are such great leaders and have such great vision. We just know that we'll always be in a good league.
Okay, so now let me see. Now, as you said, many of these players are freshmen. So, how hard is it to really, what do you expect from them now and in a few years?
Well, we're not going to put any pressure on these freshmen. I don't want to, build them up too much. I really like them all, but I don't want to build them up too much. I want them to come in here and learn and get better and become better basketball players. Okay.
And one more question. So, just how are you going to get the fans involved more? To really get them back? Because as we all know, the number of fans attending has been a little bit lower. So how are we going to get them back?
Well, as I said, we're just going to get out there and try to get to know as many people as possible and get our face in front of some of the people. We'll appeal to every group that can be, whether it's an alumni group or season ticket holders or students or alums or what have you. And again, we're just going to ask them for a chance.
Okay, so I think that's all I have for today.
Well, I appreciate you having me on. You did a great job. They were great questions, and I hope I was able to help you with some of the answers.
Great. And thank you very much for being on my show. And
thank you.
All right.
Thank you, and I wish you luck. You luck.
Great. Bye. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching again. So as you see, I have a brand new end slate. So what you can do is you can click right in the middle to check out my previous video. Go to my Twitter at Jordan S. Walters, Facebook.com/TheJordanFilms. You can check me out there. Subscribe. Click on that button right there underneath the video. You could subscribe. And a little new thing, you could go check out my brand new website, TheJordanFilms.com, where you can buy a wristband, the Jordan Films wristband, and half of the money will be donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So please do that, please. And that'll be great. Thank you. See you next time.